Control, this is flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
All right, it's 2019 and the UFO videos keep lighting up our Facebook. Multiple submissions from around the world. We're going to get to it tonight. We have videos from California, Russia, including the UK. And what we're looking at right now looks to be some kind of massive craft. And this is captured via a friend from our Facebook. His name is Maxim Trebo, and he's got a lot of connections out there. And he submitted this video to us, and right now we're looking at it, and we are trying to figure out exactly what was captured in the skies by Mr. Uber. And what we're looking at does resemble some kind of flying craft, a star craft. Some people might speculate. Brett, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, I like that first part of the video where it shows that helicopter actually kind of surveilling this anomaly in the sky. I'm looking at this video and I really like it. Some people are speculating, I don't know the region well. Could this be an airport where it could be airline traffic? Could these be headlights from an airplane?
That's definitely a factor here, but when you look at the video closely, there seems to be some anomalies that pop up from beneath the craft and above it. And right there, you see some lights just flash, but what gets me is the lights below the pattern. It seems like this helicopter wants to get a closer look. This thing doesn't seem like it's coming in for a landing. And it was basically stationary for some time. As you notice the daylight from nighttime video, it does seem like this isn't a craft just landing, but more like hovering. And with a close encounter with a helicopter, to give this thing perspective, definitely allows us to grab some kind of gravitas of how large this craft is. And it definitely seems like one of those classic motherships, I dare say, that people have seen in the skies. Maybe 50 yards, 75 yards in length here, Brent?
Yeah, I'm hoping that helicopter actually had a great camera on it that would get a close-up view.
If you were the pilot in that helicopter, you might have seen the UFO sighting of a lifetime, in my opinion. What's your guys' thoughts? What was captured over Russia? I want to know. Leave them in the comments. And we want to thank, again, our friend from Russia, Maxim Trebo, for keeping a close eye on the skies and what's going down in that region. Sometimes the information is hard to get out, but we have our connections over there. And it's a good thing, because from what we're seeing here in this video, it's definitely legit. And it does seem like some kind of craft is just levitating in the skies. Some people might question, you would think that this craft being so large as it is, so prevalent in the skies, that there would be multiple videos of this event on the ground. And I would ask the same question. I agree with you. We should have more videos of this, but the region is basically suppressed in its information getting out. And it does seem like there's a conflict of interest of getting UFO videos on the internet as of recent times, but we're doing our best. We're trying to get you the information, and so far some of this stuff that we're looking at, along with the videos that we're about to show you tonight, is very compelling.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Could this be a military flare drop?
Yeah, you would see a tall tale sign of smoke trails if these were flares. I would have to rule that out, definitely. Again, what is going on in this video? It's a question that people are speculating on, and some people might say that this is some kind of extraterrestrial craft of some sort. Now, let's get to this. Another baffling video coming in from the UK. And some people are stating that this is some great broad daylight footage of some kind of craft, very low to the ground at a great distance. You can see the cars driving by at super speed to give some kind of perspective of what we're looking at, but captured in the UK, very windy day. And whatever these lights are, they're pretty stationary in the sky. And you got to give the guy credit. He's zooming in as best as he possibly can and kind of trying to hold a steady hand. Let's look closely at these lights. Are they descending or ascending into the sky? Could these just be a military exercise, some kind of flare?
Yeah, now I'm looking at this and I'm comparing it to what we just saw in Russia. And I'm looking at these and you can see these aren't in a formation. They seem to be more like I said, a military exercise where you're seeing kind of a drop. And I noticed that they are dropping. They're not going up, they're coming down. So I'd reflect on these and maybe look at it in comparison from the video before and what we're looking at here. And I'm saying these are flares, and what we saw in Russia before are not.
Yeah, the side-by-side comparison as we look at both kinds of evidence of bright lights in the skies, I would have to agree with you. What we're looking at here is not what was happening in Russia. But now, on to another story. You've heard of the silver orb that has been seen around the world, and here's one from California, a broad daylight sighting. Again, these are the ones we love. And this guy absolutely goes on a car chase trying to get a closer look of this UFO. And that's what everybody wants. And that's what we hear a lot of times in comments below. Why don't they get in the car and get a closer look? And this is exactly what happens. You couldn't ask for better footage, and we're going to be supplying the link below to the original so you can take a look at it yourself and tell them Third Phase of Moon sent you. But right now, a silvery disc orb captured in broad daylight, and he manages to capture a very steady shot of it. We're going to be enhancing the video, see if we could get a closer look. But what I appreciate is the calmness of this man in regards to trying to capture something that he's never seen before. And this is what I tell all UFO hunters out there. When you see something, pull over, get out of the car and look up and get that steady shot. And whatever we're looking at, some people might speculate is some kind of blimp. It doesn't look like a blimp to me, and this thing is moving in the sky. It doesn't look like a drone. It looks pretty big.
Yeah, this is your no average inflatable balloon or anything of the sort. It's big. I would maybe say it's probably about the size of a Volkswagen. And look at it. It seems to have some sort of intelligence on where it's going, and I would be very fascinated. I would follow this thing too. I would want a good shot of this.
Yeah, definitely hats off. And when you look at the video as well, there was some blowing in the wind, and this thing is going in the opposite direction. And there seems to be some kind of fractures of light that bounce on and off of it. Definitely Mylar comes to mind, but I don't think it's a Mylar balloon. It's too stationary. It's too, seems like it's heavy in the sky almost.
Yeah, we've seen actually helicopters, LAPD circle these kind of objects. Could this have been an advertising balloon that actually got unhitched and ran away with the wind?
Now, that is something to speculate, and that's why we're sharing this video and these videos with you to get your guys' opinion of what we're looking at. We see a lot of videos, and sometimes we get it right, and sometimes we get it wrong. And I think the public out there gets it right more times than anybody, and that's why it's important to get these videos out, share it with your friends, and create an open discussion of what we're looking at. It's the most important thing. Now, let's get to this. More videos and lights in the skies coming in from the same region, Malibu. What's going on off the coast of Malibu, California? Well, some people are saying that what we're looking at in this, again, another broad daylight video, it seems to me that these lights, whatever they are way too off on the coast to be some kind of drone activity, but I could be wrong. And sometimes they kind of blink in and out of existence, which drones just don't do that. But again, you never know. I love this shot. What's your thoughts, Brent?
Yeah, this reminds me of the stunt that just happened in downtown LA, the Red Bull. And everybody thought that was there a meteor or asteroid coming into downtown, and we figured out through the news, through our connections, just within an hour of this event, that it was a skydiver with flares, pyrotechnics. Could this be what we're looking at over Malibu?
Well, definitely it does seem maybe some kind of stunt is going on, and Red Bull could be behind it, but definitely these are not parachuters coming out of an airplane, descending down to the ocean. It looks like they're basically stationary up in the sky, hovering at a consistent pain in the level of the atmosphere. Maybe possible drone activity, but it seems like they're bouncing in and out of existence. That doesn't make sense to me. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on Third Phase of Moon. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, get that notification, because when we upload videos, you want to be notified. Trust me, because we're breaking news all the time. Keep your eyes on the sky. It's Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.